Hey friends, hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to put together a quick video because I was going through the world to try to see what was going on, trying to get some inspiration for a new build, and I'm realizing Evergreen Harbor is still broken. So I have a little workaround to kind of fix it, so let's just jump right in. So first things first, what is the actual issue with Evergreen Harbor? You can kind of see it right here. Like if you go right in through Manage Worlds, you kind of get like these weird void looking areas where it's like the map, the world, the ground, or the water in this case isn't really generating, so you just kind of look beyond the map. You're also missing quite a few like decorations in the world. Like they're missing like the little sign. There's some supposed to be stuff on this pier. The void is really prevalent over, I guess, by this old like refinery. Yeah, it just looks like parts of the map just aren't generating, and it just looks stupid. It can make this really hard to play with this world, but I have found kind of a way to go around it, and it really does come back to just going in through live mode. So right now I went in straight into build mode. You see all the voidy stuff here. So let's just go back into manage worlds. I think previously I mentioned you had to like click on go into a house. You don't, as long as you get into live mode, however you need to get into live mode, even if it's just like visiting. So for this example, we're just gonna have Dorian visit, and then once that's done, the issue seems to be resolved. We now have water. You can't see into the void under this little pier anymore. Some of the decorative items are back, like this crane wasn't there before, it's showing now, and some of these little voidy spots are filled in. This one weird trick should for the most part get you what you need. So then from here, if you go back into manage worlds, go back into that same neighborhood, it should look okay. So going back in now, you see we have some more decor back, and the voidy parts seem to be resolved, so we should be good. So yeah, booyah. One thing I did want to note is you have to do this for each neighborhood. You can't just go into the world once and everything resolved, because if you go into this Grimm's Quarry, for example, you'll see you don't really have like any of like the weird void stuff, but you will see a lot of stuff is missing. There are supposed to be like debug and live edit homes in all of these lots, and they just look completely empty because that's what they are. But it's the same deal. So we'll go back into manage worlds real quick, and we'll go ahead and visit the community space. Bring Dorian back over here, and now you can see, oops, God, okay, now you can see we got the kind of the neighborhoods back. I mean, these weren't stuff you could interact with anyway, but it just makes the world look a little fuller, look a little more complete. Where we did used to have parking over here, we now have like these apartment buildings are back. So yeah, it really is just a matter, I think it just seems like going into live mode kind of resets it. So now that everything's back, if we go back into the world from, even if we just go in through build mode, everything should look the way it does. I will admit I don't remember how this is like supposed to look when it first came out, but there's more stuff here, so I'm assuming this has resolved it. So yeah, we never had any voidy parts before, but these like blank blocks are now actually have houses again, so everything looks good here. So there are 3 neighborhoods in Evergreen Harbor, so we'll just take a look at Conifer Station real quick and see what's going on with that one. And we kind of have the same deal here. I don't really see like the weird blue void that we saw in the first world, but you see a lot of blank lots, which I'm pretty sure these are supposed to have buildings. Like I think there's supposed to be like a train station right here. There's supposed to be some other like houses over here. So we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to go back into manage worlds. We're just going to visit a lot. In this case, we'll visit the community space. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters which lot you visit. I think as long as you visit one lot in the neighborhood through live mode, you should be good. And now you see this little train station I was referring to is back. These other buildings that were missing before, they all show back up, so should be in a good spot. So yeah, that should be all you have to do. So basically, as long as you go into live mode at any point in Evergreen Harbor for each neighborhood, the neighborhood should look okay. I've tried this a few times. I've gone out, gone back in, and all the neighborhoods seem to come back looking the way they should for me, or at least how I believe they should look. Hopefully it works for you. I know in a few of my past videos I said people saying they were still having issues. I'm hoping EA fixes this in general, because that original video I posted was 3 years ago, and they said they had fixed it then. It doesn't look like there's been any changes since, so good luck out there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I was just going through and I kind of wanted to build in this world, but it's just, there seems to be a lot of issues around it. So I was hoping that I'm hoping this one weird trick will hopefully make it a little easier for you to be able to enjoy this world again, because it really is a cool world. The environmental stuff can be a little iffy at times, but it's kind of a cool concept in general. So again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider dropping a like or leaving a comment if this worked for you, or if you have any other tips and tricks to fix Evergreen Harbor or any other the weird game issues in general. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I am trying to grow this channel. We're at over 500 subs, which is awesome, and you guys have helped make that happen, so thank you so much. But with all that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye everybody.